Hello students, welcome to Ajitaha IAS Academy. In this video, let us discuss about methane. As we were discussing about the global methane pledge and India's commitment at the COP26, let us continue and focus our discussion a concept which is related to those commitments, that is methane. Methane is a greenhouse gas. What is a greenhouse gas? A gas which has the ability and the potential to cause a greenhouse effect. Okay, based any scientific thing will have both positives and negatives. Anything in extremes will be a negative. So a greenhouse effect methane will cause. But why it is called as a greenhouse gas? Because it has the ability to cause global warming, that is creating a warm kind of an effect over the earth, both inside and outside, that is in the atmosphere and on the earth, that is crustal layer also. So methane is a gas which has the capacity to cause a global warming effect. We feel yes, we are garmi ho rahe hai, and we are feeling very warm than the normal levels. So all these effects are due to greenhouse gases, and there are six most important. It is not just limited to six, but six are the most important greenhouse gases, and methane is most important out of these six. Okay, we will see why and what are the sources of the methane. Despite, remember, though human beings doesn't cause the emission of the greenhouse gases, they will be emitted by other natural causes. But it is always balanced. If nature is emitting 1 ton of methane, it will have other processes that will uh, take these 1 billion tons back into the earth or atmosphere. So there will be always a balance by the natural activities because it has more scientific way of creating adaptability, economic biodiversity. So nature is the biggest architect and designer. However, due to anthropogenic activities, we are disturbing this the balance. So let us consider this, look at the sources which are contributing to the methane emissions. The most important thing is agriculture, which is contributing to 42%. Why I am discussing this is it might be asked in the prelims, which is the highest contributor of the methane. Okay, and what are the uses and disadvantages of agriculture in the main question? And we can also quote it in the main essay and ethics paper also. So agriculture contributes 42% of the methane emissions. Agriculture includes not just about farming, allied activities also, such as poultry and food processing industries. And anyways, it's farming. Okay. Uh, Another thing is fossil fuel operations. These are totally anthropogenic activities. That is 36% it contributes. Another thing is 18%, which is by waste. So when we do food waste and other kind of a domestic waste, all these are contributing to 18% of the methane emissions and 3% by the others, such as cleaning activities we do and the transportation activities we are performing. So other activities contribute 3%. So highest contributions are from agriculture according to statistics. But if you do go by the zero budget natural farming and other traditional farming activities, this might be reduced, but it is not like 42% to 0% it won't achieve. It might reduce to 20% like that. Okay. And what are the impacts? It is responsible for the 40% of the warming since the Industrial Revolution. Industrial Revolution, we all know, that is in the 1760s, that is in the 18th century, mid 18th centuries. England, it was started in England, that is, though it was called as a revolution, the best term is to use the Reformation because it took very slowly. However, it was revolution because we brought a lot of new things into picture. That is, we brought industries and machines in order to produce goods and services. That's it. Industrial revolution is nothing. That's it. So, since the beginning of the industrial revolution, that is introduction of the machines in order to produce goods and services, especially the goods at a mass level, we are using the coal and other fossil fuels. So the contribution emission of the methane gas also increased. so responsible for the 40% of the warming since the Industrial Revolution, and it is 86 times more powerful than the carbon dioxide over a 20-year period. This is the most important thing. Carbon dioxide has a huge potential. However, there are other gases which are more powerful than the carbon dioxide. One is the methane, which is 86 times more powerful over a 20-year period, not just today. That is, we emitted methane today, it will be 86 times more powerful. No, nothing like that. If it stays in the atmosphere for over 20 years, it will have a cumulative effect of increasing the temperature, and all the emissions which we already emitted in the atmosphere are contributing to the temperature, that is global warming today. That is what we need to take into consideration now. Okay. However, the good news is the lifetime of methane is only 12 years. Carbon dioxide we take as a benchmark gas while calculating the global warming potential. Carbon dioxide stays in the for a very long time, such as 100 years, more than 100 years. There are other gases which stays more than carbon dioxide. However, let us assume if it stays for 100 years, methane stays for only 12 years, like that. Okay. And with respect to its effect on the health, they, especially in the tropospheric ozone layer, that is in the traffic jams, when we do the ozone that is produced at the traffic jams, as for example, is called tropospheric ozone, which causes 1 million premature deaths because they cause respiratory diseases, heart diseases, damaged airways, and lung tissues. So, because of all these reasons, it is causing 1 million premature deaths annually. And methane is responsible for the roughly half of these deaths directly, and indirectly 1 million deaths. And for agricultural ecosystems also, though agriculture is contributing, it is also getting negative impacts because of the methane emissions. That is, there is a reduce of 50% annual yield losses. So in order to control these yield losses, we have already made a video on some of these uh, saving of existing crop varieties, that is land races. Check out that video also. And the yield reduction is being observed in the soya, wheat, rice, and maize, which are the major crops. So, for the protein, which has more protein than the non-veg, and we will discuss those aspects in another video. So, this is about methane. Methane is a most important greenhouse gas which are being discussed in the Kyoto Protocol. There are other gases which, such as almost total six. Apart from methane, there are five other gases. Comment them if you know. Otherwise, we will discuss them in the environmental videos also. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, please